Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here, and I wanted to talk a little bit about one of the most important aspects of selling on Amazon that most people overlook. In fact, even I overlooked it for quite some time, and once I realized just how important it was, it took a while to get caught up, and it took a lot of money to pay someone to get it actually caught up. And until I met this guy that you're about to listen from, it really made sense to me how to put it all together. In fact, how to even automate this aspect of my business. And most of you probably already know what I'm talking about. That thing is accounting. It's not the sexiest part of doing business, it's not the most fun part, but there are people out there that could help you, especially the guy that I'm about to introduce to you. Now, he was gracious enough to come on one of my OMG webinars, and he presented the following information that you're about to hear, and it's called the 7 pitfalls of accounting. And these pitfalls relate to any Amazon business, and if you automatically take them away from today's presentation that he's about to share with you here and put them into your business and start listening to what he has to tell you, you will automatically already be well ahead of other people, and you're not going to cost yourself as much money as I did when I started. So you want to take a listen to what he has to say, implement those, and if you'd like to buy the course that I bought from him, it's the same course. I highly encourage it. There's a link below. I will get a affiliate commission. However, I'm going to tell you it's the best course that I've ever bought because it automated my Amazon accounting, and because of him, I really have a nice system put together, and it was all from the stuff that he showed me on that particular course. Now, if you're not a do-it-yourselfer and you don't want to know the back end of the business or how to put it together, guess what? I've got great news for you. You can also hire him. He specializes specifically in Amazon accounting. He's done some selling on Amazon himself, as well as his brother. So he's very well versed in everything that there is to know about accounting for Amazon. So I highly recommend you either get the course or you hire him. Either one is a fantastic decision. And you're going to want to listen to what he has to say about the 7 pitfalls of Amazon accounting. So here it is. As I said before, he presented this on one of my webinars a couple months back, and it was, people just absolutely loved it. And as I said before, you will not regret listening to his advice here. So highly recommend you pay attention and you jot some notes down. I'll see you guys soon.
I guess the next big pitfall that I see folks run into is when they go to buy their inventory, they immediately expense it off when they purchase it. And so for folks that have some accounting background, this might seem pretty obvious, but actually it's actually really logical to think, hey, I buy some inventory, so it's an inventory expense, right? So when I pay for it, it becomes an expense for my business. But actually, the proper way to account for inventory is you have to write it off when you sell it. And that actually kind of presents a little bit of a wrinkle. But the whole reason the IRS sets it up that way is so that at December 31st, let's say you have a $30,000 profit at year end. What the IRS doesn't want you to do is, hey, it's December 31st, let me buy 30 grand of inventory and eat up all my profit. Oh, and then not have to pay any taxes. So at the end of the day, just one thing you need to keep in mind, if you're already doing your bookkeeping or if you're about to start, just when it comes time to inventory, whatever you do, don't write it off as an expense. And actually, it's how to actually treat the inventory is a little bit outside of this. But essentially, you turn it into an asset, and then when you buy it, and then it turns it into an expense when you sell it. And so I have actually, I'll tell you a little bit more about that later, but I have a whole process charted out for that. It can help you if you're kind of curious what to do if you can't just expense it when you buy it. But the other point here in terms of like a tax danger is if you sink all or most of your cash at year end into your inventory, what happens is if you think it's an expense, you'll think, okay, I have $30,000 worth of cash. Let me just go drop this in inventory. I won't have to pay taxes on that anyways because it's an expense. What happens is if the IRS doesn't let you do that, what ends up creating is a situation where you got rid of all your cash, but you didn't actually get rid of your profit. So you'll still need to pay taxes come April, but all your capital will be tied up in inventory. So just as something to keep in mind, and actually if you avoid this third pitfall that I have for you, you won't even have to worry about the tax side of whether you have enough money.